Alright everyone, welcome to another daily charting session. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is tinitignan natin yung mga trending names based sa listahan na binibigay ng Instagrams. It's usually the list that you see on the right hand side of your screen or tumatanggap po tayo ng mga chart request, no? Usually, ang nangyayari is medyo halo kasi tinatry ko rin pagbigyan ng lahat hanggat kakaya. Okay? And today is no different. Medyo halo din tayo today. Although mayroon tayong mga ibang request na nataon na nasa trending names din. So whenever that happens, I'm always happy. Diba? Be thankful for the small things in life kasi I get to make everyone happy. I get to entertain everything. I get to talk about yung mga trending and at the same time, fulfill certain stock requests, no? Or mga analysis requests. So that said, start na tayo. Marami rin tayong pag-uusapan today. Starting with TEL. So TEL, hindi ko pa minark tong high na to, kung mapapansin nyo, tong 1728. And the reason for that was, I didn't think that yesterday's candle warranted na pullback na talaga siya. Meaning, today's candle would have verified yung pullback na swing high na to. Kahapon, for me, hindi pa. So, since ganoon na yung case, I just wanted us to do it all together na nandito na dapat yung next resistance for TEL, no? So what happened? Today we pulled back, bumalik tayo sa previous support of 1.6. So yung 1.6, yan yung matagal na it acted as, so when you zoom out, siya yung nagda-act as previous resistance before. So now that we've come back, hindi nakakagulat na nag-act na siya as support. So nakahanap tayo ng support doon, nag-bounce ang price. However, that said, I wouldn't put too much stock na, uy, hammer, oh. Kasi kahapon, uy, hammer din di ba? So, konting ingat lang. Huwag natin pangunahan. We still want to see it hold. We still want to see it push higher bago tayo makapagbigay ng confirmation na patuloy yung bullish trend natin. That said, if you're to ask me, does the chart look bullish or bearish right now? Of course, it still looks bullish. Siguro naman walang magsasabi na mukha na siyang bearish, 'di ba? Yun nangyayari is bearish, pero the overall look of the chart is still somewhat bullish. Para maging bearish na siya, for me, the earliest na I can say that is mabasag to. If we can break below this, okay, tapos tong area na to, mag-hold siya as resistance, then we break down further, then that's an invalidation of yung bullish thesis, and baka ang mangyari is bumalik na tayo either to this area of previous range, diba? Kasi dito, tumaas lang tayo, wala namang gaanong bumili, meaning walang consolidation, diba? So it's possible na ito, mag-range muna tayo dyan before price decides what it wants to do. Baka mag-pullback muna siya, manundo, mag-ipon ng Q4, then Q1 next year, tignan ulit kung ano yung gusto niyang gawin. Okay? Obviously, the more bullish scenario sa mga may hawak na gusto makita na tumuloy is we break to the upside, break above tong high na to, so we can go ahead and push higher, no? Okay? So, yun yung bullish scenario. The other bullish scenario is range konti here. Okay? Buwelo. Para nag-iipon siya dito sa baba nito. Di ba may parang mini level tayo dito kung saan nag-range tayo sandali. Pwedeng mag-consolidate konti, ipon ng lakas, tas break higher, tas consolidate. So, parang magpo-form siya ng inverted head and shoulders dito. Diba? Weird shape na inverted head and shoulders. Then, from there, use that as a platform to possibly push higher to target 1.8 and beyond, no? So, yun yung tinitingnan ko for TEL. Remember, break below this, sobrang delikado na. Pullbacks are still okay kahit nga bumalik dito sa 1.5 area, 1.550, parang dito pa rin yung previous resistance eh. So, hindi nakakagulat kasi nga we did such a strong move up, medyo tuloy-tuloy. Okay? Next, let's take a look at, let's take a look at GMA7. So, GMA7, as you can see, again, hindi pa ako naglalagay ng level dito. And the reason for that, again, is I didn't feel like tapos pa yung swing. And today, since wala naman, it didn't collapse or anything, hindi pa rin muna ako maglalagay ng level. For me, hindi pa yan mag-a-act as hard resistance. Pwede siyang mag-act as minor resistance, but hindi pa siya hard resistance and we could just push higher from here, especially with today's bullish candle, no? So, titignan ko pa saan matatapos yung leg, saka natin lagyan ng cap, saka na tayo maglagay ng resistance. Right now, for me, this is just for me, hindi pa siya actually solid na resistance, no? So, price pulled back dun sa area, dun sa previous 52-week high natin, di ba? So, area of, di ba sabi natin before, ito, pwede tong mag-act as area of support kasi it was the previous area of resistance, and sabi ko kahit na hindi pantay-pantay lahat yan, essentially it's one big area of support. And what happened today was exactly that. We pulled back there, and then yun yung ginamit nating launchpad to push higher. So nag-open tayo here, we gap down actually, gap down, push lower, nakahanap tayo ng support, then buyer stepped in and tinulak na. Okay? So what do we want to see kung bullish tayo sa GMA? So if bullish, what we want to see is either magkaroon tayo ng somewhat consolidation muna dito, buwelo, 'di ba? Now the way that GMA consolidates, medyo mas wide siya, no, kung natitignan natin. So hindi natin masabi na kailangan tight, kailangan no. It all depends what type of structure it wants to make. But essentially what we want to see is either yun nga mag-range siya, the range itself, tingnan natin mga gano'ng kalaki or gano'ng kakitid yung kalalabasan, or yun nga, from here, we just break this swing high, yung parang minor highs here, push higher, diba? So, tuloy-tuloy lang, keep printing 52 weeks high. Siyempre, yun yung gusto makita ng karamihan. Ngayon, kung may hawak po tayo ng GMA, bumili tayo ng pullback, then congratulations. Be sure to follow your stops lang. Okay, kung ano man yung mga trail stops na ginagamit nyo, adhere to your system, stick to your discipline, para kung mangyari man ang ayaw natin mangyari, hindi maakain yung mga profits natin, or maliit lang sa mga profits natin yung maakain along the way. Okay? So, ayan po yung sa GMA7. Next, let's take a quick look at DD. So, DD, actually, ang nag-request nito is ako. Okay? And there's only one reason why I wanted to look at this again. And that's because we discussed this nung nag-move up siya. Diba? So, I wanted to come back to it just to, give a review now that gumalaw na siya, para lang, baka sabihin nyo, uy, bumaba, di na binalikan yung review. Okay? So, ang sabi ko noon is we wanted it to hold above itong 10.98 area sana hanggat dito sa gap fill. Hanggang dun lang sana. Ang nangyari is itong candle pa lang na to, okay, binasag na niya lahat yun. Binasag na niya lahat nung inaasahan natin na sana mag-hold. So, because of that, wala. Talagang hindi nag-hold. We even broke below the next level of support. Tumuloy siya. Then, what happened? We tried to push higher. Hindi siya sumakto, pero umangat siya. Lumapit siya dito sa area of previous support, now turn resistance, then push lower again. So, now we're watching to see what happens. If we can break above 10.42, what could happen is baka mag-range muna tayo dito. Mga 10.42 to 10.98. Okay? Kung hindi, mabasag yung 9.8, then baka mag-print na tayo ng mga bagong 52-week lows and we just keep going lower. Okay? Kasi overall, okay, downtrend pa rin naman talaga si DD, no matter how you look at it. Etong pag-angat na to, nataon lang talaga, nasabay dun sa FTSE, no? Okay? Kung naipit tayo, just be sure na sumusunod tayo sang-ayon sa mga plano natin. Kung kinakailangan mag-cut. Kung wala pa, edi wala pa, di ba? Basta sumunod lang sa plano natin, your money, your responsibility. Okay? Now guys, paalala lang po ulit na if you like this video, you find it helpful, you find it entertaining, you find it educational, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel, no? It's one of the few ways for me to ascertain kung talaga nga bang helpful sa inyong lahat yung ginagawa natin na ganito, kasi yun naman talaga yung goal, is yung makatulong tayo sa kapwa natin habang nagagawa ko yung passion ko, which is magturo. Alright? So, moving on, let's look at ACEN. Okay, paborito ng lahat, no? So, what happened with ACEN? ACEN, medyo similar sa TEL, no? Noong una hindi ko pa inangat, but today I was forced na angatin na siya kasi bumaba na tayo. So, nauntog tayo rito sa 12 na area. Okay, I know it's 12.12, but more or less, sabihin natin sa mga 12, 12.10. Okay, then, yesterday, we pushed down, nag-hold lang within that area, within the same candle, within the range of that specific candle. Today, nag-gap down tayo, we tried to push lower, pero nag-hold and then lumaban ng konti. Hindi tayo umabot do sa dito sa support level na to. Okay? Tapos, wala rin. Kumbaga, lumaban siya, but not to the extent na na-undo niya yung damage, diba? So, right now, for me, medyo in limbo pa si ACEN. I wouldn't outright say na naging bearish na siya. Obviously naman, hindi. Dahil kahit anong angulo mo tignan, very bullish pa rin overall for a trend. Okay? For trend following, yung chart ni ACEN, no? For short term, yes, it's looking more bearish. Pero for the mid to long term, it's still very bullish looking. And wala naman pang severe change dun sa overall structure niya. Okay? So, if we do pull back dito sa support, mga 10.68, mag-hold yung area na yan. Tapos we start pushing higher from there. Then baka lang na nakahanap lang tayo ng support. Nag-dip lang talaga siya. Naghanap ng extra buyers. Tapos we try to go for higher, no? Pero for me, if we break below tong 10 na area, then medyo delikado na, as we discussed before. Baka mangyari either ma-revisit tong 9.6 or tong white zone natin below. Okay? Obviously, yung bullish scenario is gusto natin mabasag yung 12 and for it to just keep going higher. Or yun nga, we pull back here, print some type of bullish structure, di ba? Talagang patunayan niya na, hindi, nag-pull back lang ako kahit sa lower time frames man lang. Then use that na parang, sige, nakakuha tayo ng fresh set of buyers, meron na tayo ulit legs, then we can use that to go higher from here. Okay? Mahirap mag-set ng target sa mga ganito, lalo na walang previous data, no? Alam ko marami mahilig na kunyari mag-set sila ng fib para possibly lagay na may target tayo sa ganyan, or maybe you do some sort of yung mga drawing, yung mga talimutan ko tawag sa mga ganun, basta yung mga bat, crab, whatever, but I've never been a big believer of those. So I would prefer to use yung mga data points na available na. So since ito wala, just be sure to exercise your trail stops with extreme prejudice, no? Kung natamaan ng trail stop nyo, labas. Kung tumuloy ulit, pwede naman bumalik. Wala naman pong masama, hindi po yun bawal. Okay, sundan lang po natin ang plano natin, stick sa discipline, and we trust in the process. Alright? And then finally, let's take a look at dito. So yung dito, alam ko ginamit ko na tong joke na to, pero nandito pa rin. Okay? So, bumaba tayo. Okay? Tumaas konti, then bumaba. Na ngayon, nag-hold tong support level na to. So essentially, pwede nyo sabihin na may triple bottom na tayo dito. Now, if magkakaroon man ng bullish move, then we at least need to break above this area para masabi natin na pwedeng ma-challenge ulit yung 8.43. Okay, I'm not saying na pag na-break, breakout na, buy. I'm just saying na baka from there, ma-challenge ulit yung 8.43. Pwedeng ma-establish tong range na to as a potential trading range. Okay? But if we break below tong 7.3 na area, then I think what happens is we revisit tong 6.6 and possibly see kung ito yung magiging bago nating trading range moving forward. Okay? So, right now, again, for me, it's in no man's land. Kung buy on support trader kayo, of course, you're happy na it's at support, and it could very well na hold from here and then do the range that we discussed. But for me, I like seeing more direction before I make a decision, no? Kasi syempre, kumbaga, kung yung market hindi pa decided, bakit ako kailangan ko mag-decide, diba? So, I would rather na sabay kami para fair naman. Alright? Yes, alam ko corny yung mga dad jokes ko. Pasensya na. Okay? So, that's it for today, guys, no? I hope marami kayong natutunan. And as always, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!